Hope I'm audible and visible to you. Are you facing any technical error in between? You can let me know. So now we are going to continue with this Mughal Empire. See, I am wanted to complete it as soon as possible so that you can also study with it, right? You can study it, you can access the things and making more clarity in the examination. So now we are going to start with the from where you have stopped in the morning section. We were discussing with Humayun and we'll be continuing from there. Welcome back to the channel. If you have not yet subscribed the channel, please do subscribe it for latest updates and notification. Let's crack UPSC CSE English. This is our channel name. Welcome back to Unacademy, India's largest online platform where you are able to access the top educators at a single destination. About me, I'm Liyamol Biju. I have completed my master's in English. I'm a research scholar and experience as a career counselor. More than 3 years of teaching experience. And how can you get my things? So this is my Telegram link. You can follow me on Telegram for getting the various updates of my classes. This is my Unacademy profile link. You can verify it. There is something known as description box being given there where you can get educators channel link. Educators channel link. So you get and join me over the Telegram group, and also something known as Liyamol in the description box. It is given Liyamol's course link. You can join me over the two updates of my classes in the Unacademy app. So tomorrow we'll be continuing with the sections. What you get daily live classes, live tests, quizzes, structured courses, and unlimited access. Once you are enrolling into any of our courses, you can download the app from Google Play Store and from the App Store. So this is our plus platform plan. Like you get live classes, test series, unlimited practice, structured course. You also get a thing about the personal coach, daily mains question and answer practices, study planner, and a personalized feedback. You get addition to this in the iconic plan. In a plus course, you get live classes, test series, unlimited practice, and structured schedule. So the plans are like 1 month, 3 months, 6 months, 12 months, 24 months, and 36 months. These are our different courses and these are our different plans. This is something which is going to help you out. So you get 12 months for 12 months. Actual price is like 49,500. You get it for 44,550 rupees after 10% discount. 24 months and 36 means, see, you are in your degree second year and you wanted to attempt civil service and you wanted to prepare it from the beginning. So what you can do, you can join for the 2 years courses and it being a part of it. And you also know that it is not that easy to clear the civil service exam. So if you are joining it like for 2 years also, it is more profitable. And like the 36 months course, this is for the degree beginners. And so the course price is like 90,000. You can get it for 81,000. And you also provided with the EMI options, like monthly payment is possible with it. This is regarding the iconic courses. You get live classes, test series, unlimited practice, structured schedule, and personal coach, daily mains question and answer practice. You get a proper study planner and personalized feedback. So this is all about the classes what we are being conducting, and 12 months fees is like 69,500 rupees, and you get it for 62,550 rupees. So every month like you get it for 5,123 rupees. 24 months is like 1 lakh 7,000 rupees. You get it after discount of 96,300. 36 months is like 1 lakh 141,000 and 1 lakh 26,000 rupees. So you get it for the discount like that. Here also EMI option is being there. So what you get as more advantage is a personal coach. Why you want a personal coach? You require a personal coach so that you come across your mistakes and you can correct it. Knowing your mistakes is more important, and it helps you to study the things. So this is like the optional subscription. Optional is very much important. Why? Because see, optional decides your rank in the mains examination with high score, a high secured option. So you might be having a confusion which optional to take, which optional you must take. So everything will be clearing within Unacademy platform. This is like 1 month you get it for 5,000. 6 months is like 22,500 rupees. 12 months is like 27,500. 24 months is like 40,000, and you get it for a discount like 36,000 rupees, and 36 months is like 50,000, and 36 months you also get it for a discount like 45,500. You can use the code BIGU and get a 10% discount. This is regarding, and only you know that only 6 months is remaining. It is on 27th June. So we are having a new program that is completely focused on your prelims, that is complete GS prelims batch. You get daily prelims series, live classes like 400 hours, PDF study material with structured schedule and doubt clearing section from the top educators of the country. This is like a bilingual course. See, you get it like Mission 21 is that. So we have started one classes today. And Mission 21, Hindi bilingual courses, Hindi and English, complete Hindi courses, completely in English course, that is Expedition 2021, and complete GS batch is a course for UPSC CSE. Mission bilingual, it is for 2021. You are preparing for the 2022 and you wanted to write it. This is the best time where you can join the platform. See, you require actually 1 year for this preparation all alone, and another might be sometimes you require with your first preparation itself you may not be getting it, so you may be taking 2 years of preparation. 1 year correct proper preparation is what you require to clear it, and sometimes there is a chance of like 2 factors. So when you join for 2 years course, it is like more advancement to it. And what is the specialty of the academy is that for most of the students, you wanted to run here and there to get it, something or other course, but here you are having n number of educators and which give you a new scope of studies. Iconic prices is hiking, like you can please join it. Iconic prices, can have direct contact with the educators. You can attend study booster section, be a part of highly intensive workshops, be a part of daily practice answer writing series, etc. Fine. This is regarding the Unacademy Plus courses which I'm conducting. This is a free live class. Tomorrow, December 22nd, you have the classes. Economics, now we will be having the fourth section, that is L4, 2020, 12 months current affairs will be completed here. How to join the class? There is something in the description board known as Liyamol course link. You can join there, and you can be a part of the class. So we discussed the morning section, and now we are going to complete with the next section, right? We see what is this Humayun and who was Humayun in the morning section and how he being into power, right? And what is Timurid tradition. So I just at a glance we'll just go through it, not a description and all. I'll just tell the story. So after the death of Babur, Humayun come to power. So because of his foolish activities, ultimately you lost the power. See, ultimately because of his foolish activities, Humayun lost the power, and his period can be divided into two. That is part 1 and part 2. This is the only king where you can see two type of evidence. That is part 1 is like 1530 to 1540. So this all things we morning we discussed, but I'm just like a summary I'm just telling, and just will be starting the and other one is from 155 to 1556 period. So this is a different time periods which you can see that Humayun was ruling. And according to the Timur tradition, Humayun what he did, his father asked him to be kind with his brothers, but he decided that, and what he did know, according to the Timur tradition, he discussed, he given back his property or his acquired territory to his brothers, divided between 3 brothers, and this was another problem which led to the things. And what we have seen, what was his two important enemies of him? One was Bahadur Shah of Gujarat, and another one was Sher Khan or Sher Shah, as he is being later come to be known. See, beginning, he had an enmity with Sher Khan. Sher Khan, after the Humayun conquered some areas of Sher Khan, he don't wanted to go further with this war, so he offered him that, sir, please do leave me empire. I'll just pay you 10 lakh dinar. But Humayun somehow wanted to capture this Bengal, and this made the war to continue. What happened? He lost the war. And the Battle of Chauza, you can see that Sher Khan was defeated by the Humayun, and he come to the power. See, now we are going to detail see the things. See, why I didn't describe all these things who have been watching, no? Please do go and watch the part 1 of Mughal Empire. This is the part 2 of Mughal Empire. Already we have discussed the morning section, some important points and some important notes being discussed. Okay. Some of you might have joined right now, so you might not be knowing what is it going on. This is the part 2 of Mughal 2. We already discussed the part 1, and in that part 1, we already gone through all these things, and now we are going to continue with it. Just to remind it, we discussed. Now we are going to see the Battle of Bilgrama or Battle of Kannauj. So what happened? See, after Humayun was defeated by Sher Khan, and what happened after the defeat of Sher Khan at Chauza? If there was a full unity among the princes of the Timur princes, there was no stop or no problem of the Sher Khan coming to power. Okay, but no way this happened. That is, after Humayun was defeated and he went back to the Delhi, his brothers and the nobles did not supported him. After the defeat of Humayun, the brothers of him, whom he has given land and property, enormously he had given land and property to this Humayun, but what happened? Humayun has given the land and property to the people, but his brothers in return was not ready to accompany him. And Humayun reached the Agra, and he tried to negotiate with his brother, means to have compromise with the brothers. It did not happen. Okay. What happened? And in between all these things, his brother, that is Humayun's brother, Hindal, he wanted to be in power. So he fighted with Humayun, and what happened? Hindal turned against Humayun. So he was lost every newses what he was being receiving. So every time to win in a war, so every newses whatever being happening had to be given to this Humayun. No, it was being given in a good way, but after Humayun lost the war, or in between, the Hindal was against him, and Hindal started to be against with him. Good afternoon. So I was checking in between any problems is been going on. So this is another battle, that is the Battle of Bilgara or Battle of Kannauj. Other name of Battle of Bilgara is Battle of Kannauj. After the defeat of what happened? After the defeat in Chauza, Humayun went to Delhi and seek the help of his brothers. But already his brother Hindal was against him, and he had war with him. So what happened? So Humayun showed very bad political things, and he jumped to the water and he crossed the river and he reached somewhere. After that only he's asking his brothers, please do help me. But the brothers were against him. So what happened? Again, he tried to war between, even though he could not get the support of the people of his brothers nor his nobles, he started war with the Sher Khan without much preparation. In between this war, see what happened. Hindal, his brother, was become against him. In between this war, the Hindal, his brother, become against him and he fought against him. He curtailed all the communication between him and his people, Humayun and the countrymen, all his spies. So what happened? He was not aware about what is going to happen. This led to the bitter defeat of it. The Humayun showed bad generalship and political sense. So this person was neglected of all these things. And what happened? Humayun showed bad generalship and political sense by crossing Karmana river and being very weakly poisoned against Sher Khan's onslaught. So somehow this Sher Khan was he reached his brothers. He jumped to the water, he crossed it, and he swam it. So this was like a comedian thing what been going on. So a princess or war, in order to save his life, he was forced to jump, and after jumping into the river, he was forced to cross it, and he just crossed the river. How he crossed the river? He swam it and reached the place. Fine. And this battle also was an issue like a prince who does not have a kingdom. See, since he is a prince, he does not have a kingdom, and he had what happened? He had to flee from Delhi. He next 15 years he was like an exile. He roamed with many countries. So the battle of Bilgara was like everybody considered okay, it was the end kingdom of this. The Battle of Bilgara is considered the end-way kingdom of this. A king without a kingdom. A king without a kingdom. So Humayun is a king without a kingdom, and what happened? He automatically he was not having any kingdom, so he went from Delhi and he became an exile. Exile means a person who is like a refugee, like 15 years, like a son. He also wanted to be like a refugee. He roamed here and there. What was the thing with your father? What was the thing you can see with the father of Humayun? That is Babur. Babur somehow tried to conquer the places, but this exile period of this Humayun, no, he was very happily. Okay, he first he wanted in Sindh and its neighboring countries for next year. Tried to regain his different kingdom, but he became known as Banu Begum. And what happened? They stayed at Amarkot, a Hindu kingdom ruled by Rana Prasad. Akbar was born in this kingdom. Akbar was born in the kingdom of this Rajput princess, Rana Prasad. See what happened? First and all, Humayun tried to recapture his thing. In between, he fell in love with Hamaida Banu Begum. So, a doctor of Hindal's teacher on the way to Sindh. And after that, no, he was given a refugee by. Finally, he left Humayun, he left this Akbar and just in the hands of his brothers, Karam, and went to Iranian king. So later, Humayun, after here also he was facing some threat in the palace of this Rana Prasad. Humayun's period of exile, he somehow Iranian court what he was doing. He went to the Iranian court. So he was having a happy life over this Iranian court. He was living like for 13 years in the Iranian court. So he was a refugee. He started to enjoy everything by the king. So what happened? He never wanted to come back to India. He never wanted to fight it. So this became the attitude of this Iranian, means Humayun. At last, when he was in the Iranian kingdom, okay, he never wanted to be a tried many things. Somehow he wanted to be remained there happily and was living over there. So after some time, you are you are giving an invitation to a guest for a short while. This Iranian king thought that somehow he will go back and he will be fighting with it. But he was not about to do this. He was simply sitting over there enjoying the fruits of the kingdom. Somehow this Iranian king managed to convert. So he literally asked him that this Iranian king literally asked Humayun, Humayun, you are being here for a long time. Please go and recover your place. Recover your kingdom. Recapture your kingdom. With the help of this Iranian king, he recaptured Gandhar and Kabul. So what happened? The Sur Empire, which was being there for a time, it was being defeated, and Humayun defeated Afghans and recovered Mughal throne. This man died from the library of Shah Mantal in Delhi in 1556. From him, it is said that he jumped throughout the life and was tumbled out of life. He jumbled throughout the life. So you can completely discuss about him. This is like a main question. He jumbled throughout the life and was tumbled out of the life. So this is what you can see or what you can know about this Humayun. Barim Khan. Barim Khan was one of the very faithful officer of this Humayun. What happened? He come back to India and half sister Gulam Begum brought Humayun Nama. When you coming to know, he built a new city at Delhi called Dinpana and constructed Jamali Mosque and Mosque of Isha Khan at Delhi. Humayun's tomb is called a prototype of Taj Mahal and was by his widow Haji Begum. So this is like the story of things. So, but we want to know something very important for the prelims point of view. I'll be telling some points like the names and all. Please write it. Some names, some things and all, which is very important for your prelims point of view. Everything is very important for the prelims point of view. The problem child of Mughal Empire. Humayun is known as the problem child of so prelims related, prelims focus. You can say that prelims focus. PT focused. Okay, he is known as the problem child of pretty focused. Okay, first one. What is his name? He is known as the problem child of Mughal Empire. He is known as the problem child of Mughal Empire, and is one of the famous work about him. Humayun Nama. Humayun Nama is written by a woman, and her name is Gulbadan. So what is it? Humayun Nama is a book which is written by him. A book known in his name is Humayun Nama. It is written by a woman known as Gulbadan Begum, half sister. Half sister. He was much interested in like astronomy and all those stuff. So with his new capital in Delhi, that is known as Dinpana in Delhi, was calculated. We already discussed it, but revamping it for your prelims point of Dinpana in Delhi. So what are the famous battle? The first famous battle is Battle of Dhauria. So the famous battle is known as the Battle of Dhauria, where Humayun defeated Muhammad Lodi. Dhauria, that is 1532, is the first important battle which you are coming across. 1532, Battle of Dhauria. Then was with Bahadur Shah. So even though Humayun had many problems, he did. So some other important battle. Machiwara. The Battle of Machiwara is one of the other notable battle under the time of Humayun. It was in 1555. This location, the Battle of Machiwara, has happened in the time, and it is located in Punjab. Punjab. And Battle of Srihand. It was defeated. Sikandar was defeated by Mughal army and was compelled to retreat. Battle of Sirhind. Battle of Sirhind is another important battle which is being defeated by him. And after this Battle of Sirhind, he become okay. So what happened after his death? This So this is all you want to know about Humayun. Much about prelims and mains we have discussed so far. Any doubt you can ask me. Good afternoon. Fine. The UPSC subscription plans like Iconic, we are having, that is Iconic subscription. You get live classes, test series, unlimited practice, structured schedule, personalized coach, daily questions, mains, and question and answer practice. You get a study planner and you get a personalized feedback. So this is what you're getting. Like 12 months plan is like 69,500. You can get it for 62,550 rupees after 10% discount, and 24 months by using my code BIJU. 24 months is like 1,70,000. 24 months is like 4,103 rupees. You can have a monthly payment and 96,300. 36 months is like 1,41,000 and 1,26,900. You get it. So now we are going to see Sur Indigram or interlude. So 15 years. So 15 years of Delhi was ruled by whom? For the Sher Shah Suri, right? Now we are going to discuss about Sher Shah Suri. He is known as the founder of Third Empire. This is the second Afghan empire after Lodi. So after Lodi, this becomes the second empire. Now we are going to discuss about the Sur dynasty. Sher Shah, that is Sher Shah, re-established the Afghan empire. Sher Shah re-established the Afghan empire, which has been taken over by Babur. Sher Shah Suri is also known as Sher Khan. And this is like 540 to 555. This is a new era which you can see. So what has happened? He established the Sur dynasty by what happened? He dethroned Humayun and come to power. You can see that this is a culmination. In many ways, it is like a culmination of the continuation of Delhi Sultanate. First notable person is Sher Shah Suri. His original name was Farid. So Sher Shah Suri is otherwise known as Farid, is the original name of Sher Shah Suri. And he was the founder of Suri dynasty. So this man, this Farid or Sher Shah Suri, got his father's property. He was a man of hard work. So what he did? He was with his hard work, he bring that properties, that Jagar into prospered by due to his administration, and he had extensive administrative experience. So what is it? And a good warrior. He was an expertise experience and was a good warrior. The title of Sher Khan was given to him by his patron for killing a tiger. So somebody has given him Sher Khan. Why? He killed the tiger, so he come to be known as Sher Khan. So he had enormous wealth being acquired from his father, and that property, whatever being acquired, due to his hard work, he had taken into heights. The property which he has been brought down has been taken into heights by his father. Right. It was being continuing like that. And Sher Khan, why he is known as Sher Khan? He has killed a tiger, so he came to be known as Sher Khan. In spite of being born with a silver spoon in mouth, he was a great soldier. So even though a man of silver spoon, he worked hard. His hard work has brought him to such a position, even to the Delhi Sultanate. Sorry, even to the Mughal Delhi, and continuation for the Delhi Sultanate. So when you're coming to the Sur dynasty, polity, we are seeing the polity of it. What happened? Sher Shah was defeated the combined army forces. Sher Shah defeated the combined army forces of Bihar chief Bihar and Mahmud Shah of Bihar. So he come to power. He tried to consolidate Bihar and many other parts of this Bihar. Okay, and what happened? Mahmud Bihar, entire Bihar come under him. Like he captured many areas. He captured many areas. So his first work started with the Delhi Sultanate, with the arrival of this first encounter, not with the Delhi Sultanate. The first encounter was between Mahmud of Bengal. So his first encounter was with Mahmud Shah of Bengal, and finally he acquired the complete territory of Bihar. So this is like him. And so what happened? Many times he went and attacked this Bihar. Automatically, Muhammad Shah was like a refugee. He became a refugee and he went back to Humayun and seek help. Humayun ji, please help me. I am in a bad situation. This Sher Shah is coming and attacking me for many times. I don't know what to do. So he tried to continue it. So when you come into know, Humayun and Sher Shah has mainly of three interventions being between Humayun and Sher Shah. The first one, that Fort of Chunhar. The first one is Fort of Chunhar, where Humayun left him like this. Okay, you man go. That is it. Sher Shah diplomatically surrendered. Battle of Chauza in with 1539. This is where Sher Shah won the war. The second battle is known as the Battle of Chauza. So three battles he has fought. It is the Battle of Chunar or the Battle of Chauza is the second one. And the third one is known as the Battle of Kannauj in 540. Sher Khan's decisive victory over Humayun. While victory of Kannauj, Sher Shah became the ruler of Delhi. So what happened? After this, no, he became the ruler of Delhi. Agra, Sambala, Gauliar, and etc. coming to under his power, and he continued. And after this time, after the Battle of Chauza, what happened? Humayun was forced to flee from his own country. He was a prince without a kingdom. Right. He became a prince without a kingdom, and he was like a refugee in the Iranian court. At that point of time, the Sher Shah was ruling this here for the 15 years. So it was like a good period. And after the victory of Battle of Kannauj, Sher Shah and Sher Shah's victory, then comes the Battle of Kannauj. What happened? In Battle of Kannauj also, Sher Shah won and this man lost it. With the victory of Kannauj, Sher Shah became the ruler of the Delhi, Agra, Sampal, and Gaulia. So we have these seen three war. After what happened? The Battle of Kannauj. What happened? Who won the battle? Sher Shah won the battle and Humayun lost completely and he fled from the country. He reached to the Iranian court. Okay, he also conquered the places like Delhi, Agra, Zambai, and Gaulia. So this all areas being captured by him. He was being ruling there. And this victory it continued nearly 15 years. After that, it lost also. So this is what being discussed here. Sher Shah is the real founder of the Sur dynasty, and he was the second empire who originally name was found of like continued of this Afghan dynasty. Only the second Afghan empire who being there is Sher Shah Suri. Humayun had adopted the title and he was continuing it. So what was he doing? We know that he has expelled all this. Humayun was being completely being sent away. So Humayun was being completely being sent away and Humayun left the country. Right, Humayun left the country. He was forced to leave the country. He fled away. What was he doing after that? This man was a well expertised person who know much about the army and the war tactics. So it was very easy for him to rule because he was a person who know about these things. the supreme ruler from Delhi and Punjab. The whole Rajputna in West and Bengal in East. His campaign was against Kalinga and Badalkand. So what happened is after this man, that is, Humayun fled from the country, and what is it? Delhi Sultanate, the Afghan and the Suf dynasty was ruling Delhi for a 15 period of years of time. So what was being going on? At this point of time, he attacked Kalinga, which he succeeded by died accidentally from gun explosion. So what happened? He died accidentally. He won the war, but he died accidentally. The Sher Shah died accidentally by the gun explosion. He won the war, but he was not able to control it. Even though he was like a very strict Muslim person who believed in the religion as much, he was tolerant towards all the religions and other religions. He employed Hindus in its important office. And when you come into him, no, he was a man of who loved this art and architecture and built the new city in the banks of river Yamuna near Delhi. He built Purana Kolia, that is all fort was being constructed by him. Shur Mantil, octagonal building in the Purana Kolia complex. So these are the construction by him. Purana Kalia complex. And what is it? This one, after his death, it served as a library for the Humayun. And now it is a museum. He also built Rohat forts. So this person has built, we are seeing the construction of him. He has built this Rohat fort and many structures. Most of the things comes under UNESCO's World Heritage Site. And Rohat fort is currently in Pakistan. Done. Shershah Suri Masjid in Patna. He built a new city that is known as Bera. Bera is a new city which was being constructed by Shershah Suri. Unfortunately, right now it is in Pakistan. He also was a patronized learned. See, what was the advantage of this Shershah Suri was, no? He was educated. He was an educated man. He was, with his education, he was able to conquer the things. He was able to rule the things. And he did a good administration as well. So this is all about him. So one of the book which is being known about is Tariq-i-Sher Shah. So the Tariq-i-Sher Shah is one of the leading books which is being about him. So this is regarding the different type of course, live courses by us Unacademy team. Like we are having discussing about iconic course, live test series, live classes, test series, unlimited practice, structured schedule and personalized coach, daily question and mains answer practice, study planner and personalized feedback. Like 12 months is like 69,500 rupees. You get it for 62,550 rupees. 34 months is like 1,70,000 and you get it for 96,300 rupees. 36 months is like 1,41,000. So we are discussing about Shershah Suri. Why we are discussing about him? Why he is not as much important? He is much important because of his activities, how he was being doing the things. He was a good administrator, a good source of person of knowledge. See, are you able to hear me? Any technical error in between? So after his death, automatically it was like hierarchy things. No, everywhere it was also going on. See, he won the battle, but unfortunately he died by his own gunpowder explosion, right? By his own gunpowder explosion, this man are you able to hear me? Yeah. So after his death, it was like a hierarchy thing. So automatically his son comes to power and he was ruling there. He ruled for a long time or a short one. He ruled for a very short time again. This Islam Shah, that is the son of this person, that is Shah Khan, wanted to face a lot of problems and lot of conflicts, lot of conspiracies. Even his brother Adil Khan, Adil Khan, Adil Khan, and what happened? And many Afghan nobles was also support against him. So automatically in 535 this person, that is Islam Shah, died. But after the death of Islam Shah, what happened? The dynasty become weakened. The dynasty was weakening after the death of Islam Shah. The Sir domination was patronized among the relatives of Sher Shah. For instance, what happened? This people were dividing everything in between, and they divided in between, and they started to have. For instance, Punjab was taken by Sikandar Sur, who was later defeated by Humayun. And after his death, the kingdom became separated, and many people was being divided in between. Things divided in between. One part was being taken by one ruler, other part by one ruler. This is why divided in between. Things, one part was being taken by one ruler, other part by one ruler. This is why. So what happened? This is the reason why, you can see this is the greatest reason why. Is any problem being going on? Are you able to hear me? Because I'm speaking with much voice here. I don't know how far you are able to hear me, my voices and all. Fine. Is everything going on fine? So after this Islam Shah death, the people in the kingdom, the part of the kingdom who was being continuing over there, they divided the kingdom in between them, and they have taken many parts of this. Like, for instance, Punjab was taken by Sikandar Sur, who was later defeated by Humayun. And so automatically this gave a space to this Humayun, who gradually got his lost kingdom. So what was the condition of Humayun over this time? Humayun was a refugee in the Iranian kingdom who never wanted to come and attack the people and all. He was enjoying the freedom and the fruitfulness of the things. But he tried once again. Okay, this Iranian king told, please go and capture it, yeah. This is too disgusting. So he tried for that, and he come and he tried to get it back. So this is what was happening with it. And now we are going to see the administration of Sher Shah. This is really interesting, and this is much important because you wanted to study. Since you wanted to study it, this is much important, right? See, when you come into Sher Shah's studies or Sher Shah's administration, he was like established a sound and strong administrative system. Sound and strong administrative system means a very good, strong built administrative system. He laid the foundation for a very strong administration in the country. Very, very strong administration in the country. His region, his complete area was lasted only for 5 years, but even within this brief period, even though he means entire period was like 5 years, he within brief period he was able to establish a great administration. Even this administration was being followed by the many kings, and it was remained till like that till the advent of this British. See, Sher Shah's administration, the Akbar taken this Sher Shah as a guru for many things, and he considered his administration style and continued his administration style. So his administrative unit were being known as Parganas. So many, what is this Parganas is all about? The entire administration, the entire kingdom was divided into small units. That small units known as Parganas for easy administration. And Pargana was under the charge of Sikdar. Sikdar is the in charge of this Parganas. What is Parganas? the Parganas are the small unit which is being ruled by the people. What is being happening? Sikhdar is a person who maintained administration, and in general, okay, each sarkar was divided into, sarkar is a place, okay. The empire was divided into 47 sarkars, so 47 parganas, sarkars or parganas. The chief shikidar, that is law and order, and other was chief munif, judge. There were two officers in charge of the administration in each sarkar. So two mainly you can see that when you coming to the administration, the pargana was administrated by shikidar. Shikidar is the chief main administrator. Below him you can see another person, that is chief municip. He is like a judge. So these are the two important officers which was being administering the place. Each sarkar, each area was divided into seven, what is it? Parganas, and the Sikadar was in charge. Amil, so Amil is revenue office, land treasurer. Potidar is treasurer. Karkunas, accountant. So these are the different names which you have to be known. So these names will be asked for the prelim. So these names what are being given, the things are being much important. So Munsif or Amal is the person who was being looking into the collection of revenue or about the Pargana. Shikadar was the charge of Shikadar I Shikadaran. So he was the charge of Shikadar I Shikadaran and a Munsif I Munsifan. A number of sarkars were clubbed into provinces. So the number of sarkars were clubbed into provinces. Sarkar was there, it was clubbed into provinces. So there are persons, sarkars, there are persons who are in charge of it, who were be administrating the income in the country. So what was the land administration? Land was measured in the with uniform measurement. You can see the land administration into good, bad, and middling. It can be divided into good, bad, and middling. So this is the how you can see that good administration, bad administration, and middling. What is this good, bad, and middling lands in the area? So land is being divided into good land, bad land, and middling land. So in between that, good land means you are getting a good profit on it. Good agricultural land being good afternoon. Okay, good land, bad land, and midway land. What is this good land? What is this good land is always? The good land means you are getting a high profits is being getting from the good land, and you are ruling it in a good way. So that is known as good land. Bad land. What is this bad land? No, not at all able to cultivate. Then middling land is something in between. Yeah, it is like a wasteland, but you can convert and use it into the usable land. Assessment, how the things was being assessed, it was liberal, but the collection, the amount being collected or the way the amount was collected was very strict. As 1/3 of the gross products of the land was taken as revenue. People could pay taxes directly either by in kind or cash. So you can pay the direct taxation. They followed a direct taxation. In betweens and all, if you want to pay the tax, come and pay the tax. This was the attitude of the Shah. So he always wanted to look care of his peasants. So he was like a good administrator. What is a, when you coming to a good administrator, what is the thing with the good administrator? If you are a good administrator, definitely you will be worried about the people of the country, right? And this person was much worried about the people of the country. He was much worried about especially the peasants. He was doing welfare measures to help this he has accumulated many welfare measures to help the people of his country. Done. So this was the about the thing. So which was the lowest administrative unit? Mazua was the lowest administration unit in the country. So this is it. And he took many special interests to help the people of the country by things, liberating things and all. He also reorganized military organization. So he also borrowed many. He was not an egoistic person, so he considered the good opinions and good ideas and practiced it. So now we'll be seeing some of the officers in charge in this region. Chief Sakidar was a person who was looking into law and order. Officers names. This is for your pretty. Chief Sakidar is not. He was maintaining law and order. Chief Munsif was a person who was like a judge, and two officers in charge of the administration. Each sarkar was divided into pargan. So this is it. Sikidar is a military officer. Amil, land revenue collection. Fortidar, treasurer. Karunkas, accountants. Many small administrative, the smallest administrative is also an iktas. Now what when you come into the government, what sort of government was we ruling this? The government was a highly centralized government and consisted of several departments. The king was assisted by four important ministers, that is Divan-i Wasrit, who is also called the Wazir, who was in charge of revenue and finance. Divan-i Aris, in charge of army. So the first administrating thing is that is Sikidar, known as military officer. What is his Amil is all about? Land revenue collector. Fortidar is a treasurer. Karukanas, accountant. Mazuna is village. Okay. Divan-i Visrat is also called Wazir. Is the one in charge of revenue and finance. Divan-i Aris is a man in charge of army. Divan-i Raslat, that is a foreign minister. Divan-i Insha, the minister of communication. When you come into the land at revenue administration, it was well organized. So Amils were the officers who were in charge of this, and Quagano were the officials in charge of maintaining revenue records. So when you come into the revenue, see, you are getting a maximized revenue from everywhere, and you don't know how it is being spent or who is being spent, how it is being used. Okay. So there are many different ways through which you can use it, you can get it. So what you have to do? You have to use this in a good way. Right. You are having enough number of land, enough number of things being done. You're getting land, you're getting enough number of revenue, enough amount is being in your hand, but you don't know how to utilize it or where it is being, or you are not having the correct record of it. What happened? There is no use in getting money. No, the people whoever wanted to use it with their own things, their own process, they use it. So in order not to happen this, office called a Quancana were being in charge of maintaining the revenue records. And he also introduced a scheduled crop price, RAY. It is known as RAY, that is a scheduled crop price. So he improved the land revenue system by adopting Sabti I Har Sal, that is land assessment. Every year you are assessing your land, you are classifying it into cultivable lands, and it also divided into good, middle, and bad. So we all discussed, discussed already. Now once more we are discussing it. Amins used measurement of land under cultivation for determining the state share. The state share was 1/3 of the average produce, and it was paid in cash. The state share was 1/3 of the average products. Land was measured using like Sikadari gas. Sikadari gas is like 32 run. He also introduced two documents. So you are telling that you are the owner of the land. What you want? You wanted to show the patayam, whatever being known as, and this pata system was being first introduced by him, and Kwabat, deed of agreement. At this point of time, you are having it. After that, it will be given to another person. So this is known as deed of agreement. So he also introduced new copper coins called the dams. It is interesting to note that they were in circulation. Like 1835, this dam, were in circulation. So the coin introduced by Sher Shah is dam. It is interesting to know that they were in circulation. He was the first ruler to introduce rupaya, rupee. That is, 1 rupaya is equal to 64 dams. And he also introduced gold coins, Ashrafi or Mahur. The gold coins, rupaya, what is it's known as rupee? Rupee, it is known as rupee. Where from you get the evidence of this rupee? The system was being introduced by Sher Shah for the first time, and 1 rupaya is equal to 64 dams and gold coins. It is that the term rupaya was previously used in like silver coins and all like things, and now it is being used for silver coins like 178 grams being used in the term. Then it was like gold coins. So Sher Shah improved communication. So he know that in order to build a good empire, in order to continue with a good empire, what you want? You wanted infrastructure development. So he gave importance to the infrastructure development. He tried to improve the infrastructure development of the country and continue with it. What he do for infrastructure development? He built roads called the arteries of the empire. So arteries. So you can still you wanted a proper road, you wanted a proper way to go things, you wanted to communicate with the people of country. What do you want? Infrastructure development should be done, and he focused on that. And he did many infrastructure development. So the important 4 highways constructed, and the first one is Jangaram to Sindh. This is the first highway, and the old Imperial Road, now it is known as Grand Trunk Road or by Ashoka. So this road is something is being street the Grand Trunk Road. Who has been introduced? The Grand Trunk Road of Ashoka was basically constructed by Sher Shah, and it is known as, it is a connection from Sangaram to Sindh. So he also restored that Uttarapada, he has restored it. And the other road he completed was like Agra to Burhanpur, Jodhpur to Chittoor, and Lahore to Multan. So these are the road which has been constructed by him. Agra to Burhanpur, Jodhpur to Chittoor, and Lahore to Multan. In way the road, so you are traveling through a road. So what you want? You wanted to take rest house. See, where do you get the concept of rest house? You are going, you are traveling for a long term. It is not. You would not be able to be moving like that, right? You are going, you are traveling for a long term. It is not. So we will be discussing about the monuments and its construction by the Sher Suri. Don't worry, we will be discussing everything in detail itself. So what he did? He built rest houses like within every 8 kilometers. You are traveling in all days, so you don't know. You have to travel by horses and all, for horse cart and all. So you wanted to take rest somewhere. You wanted to take rest, okay. So what to take rest? He think about that, and he built rest houses within 8 kilometers. Like 8 kilometers you go, it be there. And so in some of these rest houses, it was given permission, it was given accessibility to travelers who could pass their night there and keep their goods in safe custody. So there are many watchmen for this under the control of Shamsa and custodian. One of the foremost contributions of Sher Shah was the re-establishment of law and order. So after this Delhi Sultanate, even though under Babur and all, he was not able to consolidate the Mughal Empire, right? Then comes Humayun. Humayun didn't get the opportunity. By the way, he was being thrown away. So here, what he did, he tried to re-establish every law and order. He was a very good man. A police and crimes being initially reorganized. So some Semindars and all was not ready to pay the tax and all. So what he said, he was forced to pay. He made forced to pay the things. He made forced to pay the salaries. So many saris were developed into market towns, to which peasants were flocked to sell their products. Their saris were also used as stages for new services or dak chowki. So this were being used for known as something known as news services or dark chowki. It is being used, news services and dark chowki. So this is what is being going on. So now we are discussing about the iconic subscription. Now we are in a way to hike the prices. When you come into iconic price subscription, you get live classes, test series, unlimited practice, structured schedule, and a personal coach. You also happen to write daily mails, question and answer practice. You get a proper study planner and you get a personalized feedback. The 12 months course fees is like 69,500 rupees. You get it for 62,550 rupees after a discount of 10%. So he also produced many. So when you come into know Shersha, what was he? He knew that you have to improve the trade and commerce, right? He important the trade and commerce and he tried to improve it. He improved the trade and commerce. He tried many things for improving the trade and commerce. He made many reforms and all. Custom duties were being placed as two plates, like especially gumba. So some products were being produced and being exported to his country, that is from Bengal region and all. He paid tax, and from Sikharali. So some places, two notable places were being given, and were you collecting custom tax. So now, if you are selling my products in the my country, definitely you have to pay taxes. So this was being the thing what is being ordered by this Shersha. You are coming to my country, you are paying things. Definitely it's must that you must pay tax. I won't leave you like this. So this we have to importantly note that. And second time you can see that if you're selling the product, you have to pay a sale tax. So the same taxation system what we were being having, this man also tried to adopt it, or we tried to adopt from him. Done. Thank you. Done. So he directed the Amils and other person, you must pay tax. Okay, if merchant died, they were not to seize the good as if they were on loan. In fact, he made local village men and Semindars responsible for any loss that will suffer on road. Something happened to the road. You are responsible for this because this area is being given to you. So it is responsible of you to bring all these banks. Chehra and dark system. So he revived both the system of by Alauddin Khalsi, that is Chehra and dark system was being recovered back. He also personalized, went and checked who is being recruited to the army, how it is being recruited, and how the army is being divided. So Qaza Kali is the personal royal force which is being used by him. He placed considerable emphasis on justice and considered justice to be most excellent of religious rights. He did not spare the oppressors, whether they were high nobles, men of his own tribe, or relatives. Causes were appointed at different places for justice and village panchayat, and Samindars dealt with civil and criminal cases at local level. In fact, his son, Islam Shah, took a big step towards dispensation of justice as he codified the laws. So, this is being discussed so far. I hope you're clear with all the things what being discussed so far. So now we'll be seeing the main arc and architecture by him. So what is this? The main contribution of him when you coming to the arc and architecture is Grand Trunk Road. So he is the person, he is the ideological man who has constructed it. The Grand The Grand Trunk Road is constructed by him at a single stretch. Rohtas is a fort which is built by him. Rohtas fort is constructed by him. It is in the banks of Delhi. So, banks of Delhi, he constructed a fort known as Rohtas Fort. And he constructed Shershah Sudi merchants, means Masjid in Patna and Kalia I Kunha Mosque. This is what being constructed by him. So this is a Shershah Suri's tomb is situated in Sarzam in Bihar. So he won many horses. Unfortunately, he was dead by his own mistake. Then what is the importance of this Sir dynasty? This person, even though ruled for 5 years or more than that, he had left traces of administrative talents permanently founded. He tried to find a stable Afghan empire and he wasn't succeeded in that. See, when you're coming to all the rulers, he is one of the greatest person. He was like a general, he was a generous person. He tolerated every religion in the pure sense. His reforms were calculated and he had very maturity and he was very intelligent. So, teachers of kings. So, when Humayun passed away, Humayun addressed Shershah as Ustad I Badshahan. He discussed him as Ustad I Badshahan, the teacher of teachers. So, he has ratified the same administrative machinery more or less intact. It is clear that Shershah continued to affect the destiny of India for centuries. So why is this decline? What led to the decline of this empire? Declining of this. So was the last of his campaign was against Kalinga. Okay, what happened? He unfortunately injured during this and he passed away. Okay. The level of institutionalism was very low. This is one of the greatest drawback of him. The level of institutionalism was very low. The level was much low. Hello. Fine. So this is what you have to. So Islam Shah, the son of Wali, had many problems and he was not able to rule the things. Shershah's successor thoroughly incompetent and unfit to carry his work. So when after this Islam Shah, many people come, those people were not good enough to this. So that is why Humayun got an opportunity to come and attack the places. No national solidarity among Afghans. There was no national solidarity. Afghans. See, Shershah Suri was much concentrated with the peasants and their reforms, whereas the late successors of him was not much interested the third dynasty. So we'll be discussing it. Something we'll be revising it once more. Now we're going to see important fact. Let's like a revision. And now tomorrow we'll be having the different section. That is why Babu's Indian expedition. What happened with Babur and why Babur invaded India? First reason was Ottoman Empire defeated the Saviks and Uzbeks and controlled the areas of Transoxania. So automatically the Transoxania was being controlled by these people, and in his country, challenge in his country. So what happened? Automatically he was to come to Kabul. In between he tried to capture Kabul, and it was a merger of Kabul. So he faced many problems in the central India. He reached India. And what is it? So he wanted to be like the Timur, and he tried to it. And Punjab was earlier the part of this Timurid Empire, and hence he considered the patrimony of Timurid. So he know that he has belonged to this Timurid legacy, and I have the right to control this area. And Alam Khan Lodi, Daulat Khan Lodi. So Daulat Khan Lodi or Alam Khan Lodi is Ibrahim Lodi's uncle. His father-in-law invited him. Please, man, come and affected. So that happened, and Rana also. This is being up. When you come into his period, you are seeing three battles. That is Battle of Panipat in 1526, whereas defeated Ibrahim Lodi. The Battle of Kanwa, where Rana Zanga was defeated, and Battle of Chanderi, which was defeated by Medini Rai. So why is this important? After Kusan, this is the first person to bring both the Kabul and Kandahar into Indian Empire, which provided stability and stagnating post of invasion of India. This helped to promoting trade, since there was like you are getting an area of very important, so you get an opportunity to trade. And we discussed the first battle of Panipat. Now we discussed about Humayun. 1530 Kalinga, Raja offered nominal submission, but he was not ready to accept it. 1532 Muhammad Lodi defeated Daura. Muhammad Lodi was defeated out Daura. 1532 Sage of Chauna, Sher Khan. Sher Khan offered nominal submission, sending Qutb Khan to his Humayun's court, but he neglected it. He again fought it. He lost it. That is Battle of Chauza. Humayun was saved by Nizam, the water carrier, and Humayun was again defeated by Sher Khan at Kanauj. So these are the different campaigns we conducted. Like 4 campaigns being there, 4 very important campaigns. One is in 1530, second is 1532, third is in 1533, and fourth is like 1539 and 1540. These are the different campaigns being conducted by him. That is Humayun. The first was in the Kalinga. The Raja offered nominal submission in 1532. Muhammad Lodi defeated Badahura. 1533 Siege of China, Chauna. 1539 Battle of Chauza, and 1540 again was defeated by Shershah of Kanauj. So these are the different expeditions or campaigns by him. I'm repeating it. No, why? Because I won't repeat it again and all. Now Humayun built Dinpana in Delhi. Dinpana is a new city which is constructed by Humayun at Delhi, and it is now come to be known as the second capital. Gulabdan Begum has wrote about it, that is known as Humayun Nama. It is by a woman who wrote it. Now we discussed about Shershah, that is in 1539, he defeated Humayun in the Battle of Chauza and assumed the title Sher Khan as emperor. In 1530, he defeated Humayun in the Battle of Kannauj and Bilgaram. And Ranthambore Rising and Metwar, etc. become as part of it. This is a different campaign which is conducted to it. So first he was in the Babu service. When you coming to the Sher Khan, no? The first time when you are knowing about the Babu service, later he come to the area as a deputy and a guardian of minor king Jalan Khan Lohani, the son of Bahar Khan Lohani, and later he acquired that kingdom, and he was like many things, so he married Lat Malliga, the widow of Governor Chunar Fort. Lat Malliga, and he got that area. He married Lat Malliga and got the area. He issued coins. What is the coins being known as? Rupiah is the coin which is being issued by name Rupiah. And he was a very brilliant administrator. He know about the revenue and other things, and he tried many things for doing that. Fine. This is like a land was measured and 1/3 of the land area which you are getting, the average and average fixment was being getting. There was a fixed land revenue tax for him, and the person was given documents known as pata, uh, ikta. Ikta means Hamin and Amin. So the head is Ikta is Hamin, Hakim and Amin are the head of this Iktadari system. Ikta. Sarkar district, Sikandar is the head of it. Shikidar, Fargana, Shikidar is the head of it. Gram, Mohammedan and Amal. Mohammedan and Amal is the head of this Gram. So this is all or less about it. Clear? Hello. So this are the different type of differences what we are being seeing here in this area. So are you? I hope you're clear with it. We are winding up today's class. Like morning we completed. Tomorrow we'll be completing Akbar and his people. Complete Akbar area will be completed tomorrow, and the remaining things like you get daily live classes for the iconic subscription, live test series, unlimited practice, structured schedule, personal coach. You get daily question and mains practice. You get a proper study planner and personalized feedback. You like 12 months is like 69,500 rupees. You get it for 62,550. 24 months is like 1,70,000. 24 months is like 96,3,000. 36 months is like 1,41,000. You get it for 1,26,9,000 under the course BIJU. Iconic credit crisis is coming, like iconic subscription. Connect with your personal coach. Customize your study planner. Attend your study booster section. Be a part of highly intensive workshop. Practice answer writing daily. Accelerate your preparation with the daily mains test series. Yes, yeah, tell me. And mains test series with evaluation. Yes, I'm seeing the comment. I'm just replying to hello and all. No, see, the channel is completely belonging to English section, so we'll be discussing it with English all along. You get my code BIJ and get a 10% discount on any of the subscription plans. You can there is something known as educators channel link. You can follow me over the channel link in the description box. Educators channel link, just join to get the notes and all. And this is something with Liyamol Biju's post link. You can join me there. So BRJU, use it and get a 10% discount on an year.